that message is home. I have people who are crying in my chat that magic went against them. And they are like, Julius, you a bad man. But I've said it here. Did I say that? Let me know in the chat. Did I say that? Let me know in the chat. Even if someone is very good at trading, they can never win all trades. Okay? And I think I needed to help a little bit on that idea. Please, I have said it several times that when we are into the futures market, even I think yesterday, I discussed it here. And I said that rule number one, which software is this? Is this? Let me see. I said it several times that you can never win all trades. The only link I provide here is for Telegram. Please use the Telegram avenue. The only link I provide here is for Telegram. Okay. I hope that is very clear. So now, let's now go into a very sensitive topic that I want to solve once and for all. I have had so many people have issues with this small topic. Just a minute. So I'm going to pass these rules I'm going to get a flyer today. Before today ends, I will provide a flyer. These rules are key. Only expose 20% of your capital. Give me a one in the chat if my message is home. Only expose 20% of your capital. Give me a one in the chat if that rule is home. Why? The market can go against you. When the market is going against you, do you know that even sometimes margin calls don't work? Give me a yes if the message is home. Do you know that if the market is going against you, sometimes even margin calls don't work? This is not spot market. I will open margin calls. I will open margin calls. I will open margin calls. Do you know that margin calls don't work? When the market has gone against you, even when you bring 1,000 margin calls, ladies and gentlemen, never trade against the market trend. Rule number 2. Rule number 1, can someone write it for me in the chat? Never exceed 20% of your capital. Rule number 2, never trade against the market trend. Ladies and gentlemen, let me solve this once. And I've seen it happen twice. And I'm going to show it to you again today. And I want to repeat, liquidation is real. And I want to repeat that liquidation is real. Let me bring back my... Hey, babe. Morning. How are you? You have woken up on tea. God. High five. High five, baby. Sit. Take tea. Let me first share this link very well. Sorry. Sorry, mommy. Come. Jangu. Come, Jangu. Okay. I got a dream, and to tell you about this dream. In that dream, someone hacked my account. In that dream, someone hacked my account. But the way this person hacked my account, he called me on a certain link on WhatsApp. I had $450 on my Royal Queue, and I remained with 140. Then, because when he told me, show me Royal Queue, then still on the same WhatsApp call that I was on with this guy in a dream, I don't know how perfect that link was. He also got access to my Binance. He also got access to my Binance. And he told me, man, there is a lot of money. He also took off $5,000 from my Binance. That's why today I overslept. Man, it was a very hard dream. I think when I just started cryptocurrency, there were some special classes I used to do. I think that's what the dream was trying to take. But Race, God speaks to me in dreams. I usually love so much to interpret the dreams that I usually get. I'm not, I don't say that I'm a very prayerful guy. I am not a person who wakes up and prays those long hours. I only tell God a few words because I know He's very busy with people who play very long hours. So I usually tell Him a few words. God, thank you for today. I'm very grateful. Bless my night. I don't have those long prayers because there are people who pray so much. So He's always busy listening to them. So you see, God also wants short prayers. So I want to repeat one important rule. So do not reply calls on your social media platforms that you don't understand. Give me a two if that message is home. I thought I need to tell you that because even yesterday, Google and Apple lost their data. How many of you heard about that? Google and how many of you heard about that? I didn't share it on WhatsApp because I was so much in so many things. Because one of my leader lost a father, but the burial is very far. So the calls were so many. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are using an iPhone, you can activate on your WhatsApp where phones that you don't know, they don't go through. It is a sign of black sliding in your progress. Okay, you might be right, but now don't worry. So, guys, you need to be very careful with your applications. Don't tap in links you don't understand. You now need to be very scary. Even when someone just comes to your chat and they tell you, let's do a call, I help you, run away. It's now getting too serious. You see me when I dream about hacking, then it means hacking has become very serious. So, guys, you know, there are people who interpret these things in spirit. I see them in the chat. I don't want to go that side because I'm a different person, but those are not the issues for here. The most important thing is that hacking is getting too high. Give me a one. So I have warned you. Since I have started this business, I have never been hacked. But when I dreamed about someone hacking my account, then this looks to be very serious. Please, now be very keen. It seems many people want to buy Bitcoin. It means many people now want to scam people. Hmm? Please, even when you are trying to join those platforms, even when you are trying to join those platforms that are promoting I see someone called Ronnie chatted me on Telegram to join him on Google Meet, then told me to share a screen. I refused and deleted everything. Guys, you now need to be very keen. Even people who are promoting coins, they might scam your money and take the liquidation away. Me, I'm not against anyone, but I rarely dream about scammers. So let's go to our topic. I hope I've shared that. So please, joining different meetings, be very keen. Tapping in links, be very keen. Because even yesterday, Google and Apple, they lost their data. They got a breach. Yesterday, those are very big companies. Those are big tech companies that could fight sniffing attacks. Telegram, Apple, no way I can fight people in groups. There is no way I can fight people in groups that I'll be looking for them, in them. Is home. Genda ofumbe chai. Genda ofumbe chai ondeetere. Ondeetere ku chai nywe. Okay. My downline in Sweden was scammed $5,000 like that. Okay, I think we put an end to that. Let's get to our topic for today. Our topic for today is simple. We have 4 rules that you must obey when you are dealing with the futures market. Rule number 1. Never exceed. Never exceed 20% of your capital if you can't handle the pressure. Is that home for those of you who have come? If you can't handle the pressure, never exceed 20% of your capital. That's where you need to plan all your margin calls. That's where you need to plan all your margin calls. Everything you want to do should be on that. Please. Point number 2, never trade against the market trend. I want to give 2 examples of coins that have proven out of reasonable doubt. How many of you remember a coin called ALT? Stock soledde mweri kwata genda ogule emmotoka genda okugera emmotoka yo eri waliwo bweru. Now let's get, sorry guys, I'm on and off because working home is not easy. I hope you'll understand. Especially when my daughter decides to wake up very early in the morning. It becomes a little bit hard. Please forgive me when you hear some feedback. Please understand me in a good way. Okay. Let me discuss this thing. No matter the time frame you choose, never trade against the market trend. The reason why I bring these indicators at your exposure is because these are the indicators in your royal queue. I can even make them specific. Let me bring Android users. This is for you. Let me make this a 99 moving average. Save it up. Which other moving average do you have, Android users? Another one I think is which one? Which other moving average do you have in your royal queue, Android users? Which other moving average? You have 99. You have 25. Okay. Which other one? There are 3 and 7. Okay. So let us put this a 25 moving average. Thank you, guys. So, then let us make this a 7 moving average. Because most people in the world, most of them are Android users. Now, these 3, the 99, which is orange, the 25, which is yellow, the 7, which is blue, means that this coin, starting from a big moving average, followed by a small moving average, followed by the smallest, it means this coin is on a downtrend in a 15 minutes time frame. Is my message home? But when we go to a bigger time frame, let me say in 1 day, we see that this is a 99, followed by a 25, followed by a 7. Hey baby, oyagala kuvuga kati motoka kanzije kamala okusomesa abantu tufunemu ka sente genda eri mu drawer yange ogye omutwalo olabe nti bwe tubeera abantu batukola sente mala okusomesa nzije high five good girl, high five good girl. Thank you man. Nsomesa abantu tukole ku sente. Mabuli bebe ono mugirire emmotoka ye eriko omuliro genda mami akugulire emmotoka yo ovuge agenda kuntawaanya genda mami akugulire emmotoka yo. Sorry guys. So what you see here is that generally whenever the biggest moving average, let me make it more clear, whenever the biggest moving average is above, whenever the biggest moving average, you need to be noting that before I pick this coin, what is the trend of the coin? Because if you don't understand now, this is 99, it's the orange line, this is yellow, this is blue. Meaning that when these indicators are arranged in that order, 99, 25, blue, this coin is on a downtrend here. Am I clear? Don't trade against the market trend, because whenever you do, you have higher chances of getting liquidated. I don't know. I think I'll teach. Let me go back to this indicator. You have higher chances to get liquidated. Don't trust your instincts. For example, let's take FAN as another example. Put it in 4 hours. All of you yesterday, you basically saw that FAN gave a very good example after it had pumped, that FAN was planning to go down. How many of you saw that yesterday? How many of you saw that yesterday? The stochastic RSI was in the oversold area. FAN made a move to the downside, and it was a drastic move. But all of a sudden, how many of you saw FAN pump hard? Let me know in the chat. How many of you saw FAN pump hard later and people got liquidated? Am I speaking to someone? So it doesn't matter which time frame you choose. The biggest question is, when I try this coin in this time frame, is it on a downtrend? Am I speaking to someone? Am I speaking to someone? When I try this coin, is it on a downtrend in this time frame of mine? If it is 30 minutes, is this coin really on a downtrend? If it is in 5 minutes, is this coin on a downtrend? Never trade against the market trend, because you are seeing red candles. Is my message home? Don't use red candles to interpret market direction. I'm seeing red candles, my leader. Can I be able to enter this one? Let's take an example of magic. The reason why I'm teaching you this is that even when they send yes signal, I'm not against anyone, but even when they send yes signal, you should have the capacity to look at the coin in any time frame. For example, magic is on an upward trend. Why? Because we are starting with 99, followed by 25, followed by 5. 99, 25, followed by 5. In this order, this coin is on an uptrend. So you should not interpret the coin by green or red candles being formed. The reason why I'm teaching you is this. It's simple, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody can be a perfect trader, and nobody can win all trades. Question. I don't know where this trade was picked yesterday, but nobody can win all trades. Me, that I know. This coin is now on an upward trend. It's on an upward trend. No matter the stochastic RSI being in the oversold area. How many times, I need to remind you, how many times have you tried to use the stochastic RSI as an entry while it's still here? And then it continues going like this. How many people have seen those scenarios? It is sure in the oversold area. People have oversold. But you feel like, now, you see, this coin is going to, there will be a lot of money here. My friend, if this trend is not downward, run away from this coin. How many of you have seen those scenarios? So how you needed to have those pictures very clear. Isn't that my message home? Is my message home? So to me, the most important thing as you getting involved in your futures trading, number one, never expose 20% of your capital. Number 2, never trade against the market trend. Number 3, liquidation is real. Could someone type for me first those 3 rules in the chat? Could someone type for me those 3 rules in the chat? So even when you are on your Royal Q and you are trading, it doesn't matter when they took your money. Liquidation is real. Hey, thank you. Never expose. Only expose 20% of your capital. Don't trade against market trend. Liquidation is real. They will take your money. They will take your money. Now, we go back to the rule of 20% of your capital. If I use 20% of my capital, and yesterday I said I want to start my futures with $100. And yesterday I traded Magic and they took 20%. Although we are going to look at why. Rule number 4, trade one coin at a time. Could someone add that for me? And I'm going to handle those 4 rules, and that will be good to go. Rule number 4, trade one coin at a time. Could someone add it for me on the list? Rule number 4, trade one coin at a time. And I'm going to be able to explain all the 4 rules so that we could be good to go. Okay? Okay. All right. So let's go. What is 20% of my capital, Julius? It is $20. All my budgets should be here. Even when this coin is going against you, if your margin calls are done, don't develop a mindset of let me take some from this side and I bring it here to open more margin calls. Give me a 1 if 20% rule is clear. Don't reach a time and say, let me get some of this money here and I bring it here, because even when you open more margin calls, when the market is serious against you, margin calls will not work. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. If you want to open up margin calls, you should use your 20%. Don't reach a time. Yes, some people say, but I can come to you and I tell you, Julius, can I add more money in my coin? Guys, me, I answer so many questions. Sometimes you may ask me when I'm even exhausted. Okay? I'm going to answer all the 4 questions. Don't worry. Am I clear? Me, you might come to my chat when I'm tired. Give me a yes if you understand. You might ask me a question and I answer you, try and see. Because, man, by the time you're coming in my chat, me, I'm exhausted. I even don't remember. Your question did not come clearly in my mind. And I tell you, my brother, try and see. That's why I come here and I explain the rules. Where does Royal Q get money to pay traders? Kindly explain. For you, it seems you are new here. Don't join me. This Zoom is not for new people to join business. This Zoom is for people who are already trading, my blazer. Where does Royal Q get money to pay traders? Do you put your money on Royal Q? You are just scared of investing. This Zoom is not for new members. I'm sorry. Let me keep to my rules. Now, if you are new but ready to join me. We make money. Your money is not in Royal Q. Your money is not in Royal Q. Your money is in your exchange. Join. We have our new strategy called the Bangwa Bangwa. How many are enjoying Bangwa Bangwa? How many are enjoying Bangwa Bangwa? Let me see. Give me a 2 in a chat. If you're enjoying Bangwa Bangwa, the Bangwa Bangwa strategy, how many are enjoying? Rule number 5, never exceed 1%. Can you add it on rule number 5? 5 rules you must obey. Never exceed 1%. Join. Never exceed 1%. It is one of the most important rules. Never exceed 1%. Don't start saying, this coin looks nicey. My leader, can I take 5? My friend, when the trend of the market changes, you will get liquidated. He's asking video for Bangwa Bangwa. I think our leader is giving you signals in the Bangwa Bangwa strategy. Are you getting the signals? Let me know. Someone could print for us these rules. Could someone print for us these rules? Are you getting signals in the Bangwa Bangwa community? Yes, now let me send sport signals. Those who are still in sport, our sport signals are coming right now. Yes, but we have a new community of the Bangwa Bangwa. If you are part of Bangwa Bangwa, those rules are a must. Those rules a must. First 20% of your capital. Don't trade against the market trend. Liquidation is real. Trade one coin at a time. Never exceed 1% as you take profit. The most important rule. Hey, could someone design the group I'm in doesn't send signals? Okay. What is the name of the group? Guys, let me send spot signals. The spot signals will remain coming where they have been coming. But by the end of today, we shall also sort the Telegram community. So the Telegram community, I think we shall sort you also. But the spot signals are back. Royal Tree Champions. What was that? But okay. I'm not, let me provide opportunity. You see me? Let me send, but our group 1 is getting full today. Group 1 is getting full. Group 1, Bangwa Bangwa is getting full. So I'm sharing the link for the last time. Group 1 for Bangwa Bangwa. Group 1 for Bangwa Bangwa is getting full. It might be hard. Could someone share that link down here in the chat? So that people, so 20%. So when they liquidate your 20%, will you continue to trade? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. When they liquidate your 20%, will you continue to trade? Yes or no? Now, why are you crying in my chat? That's why you tried the strategy. When you use 20%, guys, they might hack you. That is the right link. Hey, when you use, those who have used the strategy, when you expose 20%, does the strategy work? Let me know. When you use 20%, does the strategy work? Let me know. Hey, if you go against the rule, oh, it is problem. When they liquidate you, they go with everything, you go back to zero. Someone was liquidated yesterday and was like, my leader, you made $400. Look at me. Send me some 20. It's like, my leader, today it has worked for you. Please send me some money so that I start over. My friend, once they liquidate you, it is not a group issue. It is a personal issue. Hey, it is not a group problem. So rule number one, done. Rule number one is done, okay? 20% of your capital. Let's go to rule number two. Never trade against the market trend. What do I mean by market trend? If you go to your Royal Queue and you tap on moving average, Android users, there is a 99 moving average, which in this case is the orange, followed by a 25 moving average, which is in this case is a yellow, followed by a 7 moving average, which is in this case is a blue. If these moving averages are showing from the biggest of 99 to that of 25 to that of 7, this coin is on an upward trend. If they are vice versa, from the biggest to the smallest, then this coin is on a downtrend. Is that clear? Is that clear? So, if you are checking in 1 hour, if you are checking, it depends on that time frame you are looking at. If you are checking in 15 minutes, it depends on the time frame. But never trade against the market trend. Is rule number 2 clear? Let me know in the chat. For example, ladies and gentlemen, don't use green candles to determine the market trend. I have seen some green candles. Let me enter the coin. The coin will go against you. I have seen some red candles. Let me enter the coin. There could be higher chances of the coin going against you. Never trade against the market trend. Is the message clear? Rule number 2. Is rule number 2 clear? Is rule number 2 clear? And those of you who have tried, have you seen that happen on Alta Coin? Let me see. How many of you saw it yesterday happen with FAN? The coin started to rise. The coin started going down. In no minute, people entered short. In the second minute, the coin went up. How many of you saw that? How many of you saw that? How many of you saw that with ALT? You saw that with FAN yesterday. Never trade against the market trend. Rule number 2 is clear. People are telling me the group is full. Yeah. Let that take us through the weekend. We shall find a way. We shall find a way. We shall bring you back to Telegram. Someone is crying in my chat. Let's go to rule number 3. We have said rule number 1, 20% of your capital. We have said rule number 2, never trade against the market trend. And all these are in your Royal Queue. You don't need a trading view to see that. Rule number 3. What is rule number 3? Let me know in the chat. What is rule number 3? We now know 20%. We now know never trade against the market trend. What is rule number 3? Let me see if people remember. Liquidation is real. What is liquidation? You put in your money and they take your money. How many are understanding that? You put in your money and they take your money, no pretense. You put in your money and they take your money, no pretense. Is that point clear? Clear. Point clear. Liquidation is real in Bangwa Bangwa. So, when you only expose 20%, will you continue to trade? When you expose 20%, will you continue to trade? Because when they liquidate you, you will get on your capital and start off again. Here comes the question. When they liquidate you, when they liquidate you and they take your money, those of you who have been liquidated and you still continue to trade, do you get back your money? As you continue to trade, do you get back your money? Let me know in the chat. Those of you who have been liquidated and you continue to trade, do you get back your money that you have lost? Yes. So I'm not getting money. Understanding me. How many are understanding me? How many are understanding me? Let me know in the chat. If you don't follow number one, because when they liquidate you, that one has done 5 trades, no liquidation. You get back in multiples if you continue trading, yes. So when they liquidate you, should you run away from Bangwa Bangwa? When they liquidate you, should you run away from Bangwa Bangwa? I'm done. Bangwa Bangwa doesn't work. Bangwa Bangwa is not real. God. Been liquidated, by the way. Do you know that? Yes. Let's go. Now we know rule number 4. What is rule number 4? Let me know. Never exceed 1%. Never exceed 1%. Let me explain. Why did I choose 1%? Can I explain why I chose 1%? It is the most easy profit to take. For example, here was a death cross. Let me just use this as an example. Just as an example. Just as an example. Let me use this as an example. You see, if someone, let me say, picked from here, this is 4%. But do you see how small 1% is? It is even 1.9. It is easy for you to achieve 1%. How many of you agree with me out of experience that it is easy for you to get 1%? Easy for you to get 1% from the market. How many of you agree with me that it is easy for you to get 1% from the market? How many of you agree with me? It is easy for you to get 1%. Please don't put 2. Explain. How many of you agree with me that as we speak right now, none of us is sure about the general market direction? Israel and what? And Iran and Trump and UK and China. They are mixing the whole environment. Mixing the whole environment. You can take 5%. It is only Bitcoin that is on an uptrend, but the rest of the coins, they are zigzagger. How many agree with me? Even when you are good at technical analysis, the market is zigzagger. Even when you are good at following news, the market is zigzagger. Markets are zigzagger, my brothers. That's why stick to 1%. I met someone who took 5% yesterday. And he was like, my leader, you have been not telling me that I can enjoy this good. How are you? How are you? Then I said, I'm fine, sir. Then he said, my friend, this Bangwa Bangwa is going to make me a billionaire. I said, good, sir, good, sir. Then I called him. What's up? I'm no longer hearing you. My friend, my friend. 1%. You will cry. So I also want to solve the problem of time frame. For example, guys, let me explain time frame here. All of you can see that in 4 hours, what is the trend of this coin? In 4 hours, what is the trend of this coin? What is the trend of this coin in 4 hours? Let's go slow. What is the trend of this coin in 4 hours? Upward trend. Let's go in 15 minutes. What is the trend of this coin in 15 minutes? What is the trend of this coin in 15 minutes? Let me know in the chat. I've seen many people get confused. What is the trend of this coin in 15 minutes? I left 4 hours. Now I'm in 15 minutes, a downtrend. So what I would say is that the most perfect trade, can I say that again? The most perfect trade is a trade you find that when all time frames are speaking the same language. But if you fail to find one, it means that you are picking this trade of yours in 15 minutes. Does that make sense? Give me a one in the chat if it does. You are picking this trade of yours in 15 minutes. That's why you need to keep your instincts, if that is your decision. But the perfect trade is a trade that is everything is on a downtrend. But I also want to say something. Avoid pumping coins. If you say coin is pumping, avoid them, especially if they have not gone back where they came from. Is my message home? For example, you might be very positive about this coin, and from nowhere things change. How many of you agree with me? How many of you agree with me? You might be very positive about this coin, and from nowhere things change. How many of you agree with me? How many of you agree with me? I would advise that if you coins like alt, coins like fan, if this coin has been pumping recently, avoid them. Someone may be asking, why did you give us fan yesterday as a signal? Because generally this coin is still on an upward trend. And those who traded the fan signal that I gave yesterday, did it sell? Let me know in the chat. Did it sell? And I gave it once. I never came back. So if you took more, it is your personal issue. It is never a group problem. Someone called me, I'm here enjoying it again, enjoying it again, enjoying it again. My leader, I'm enjoying it. Yes, I'm enjoying it. Then after, my leader, my leader, my leader, my leader, my leader, my leader. The time I see him calling, typing, my leader. He said, what's up, man? I was busy eating my fish. I was busy eating my fish. The guy even was about to cause the bone to choke me. Bangwa Bangwa is killing me. So take note of that. The Bangwa Bangwa style is 1%. If you go in 10 times, it is not a group issue. Are we together? And by the way, when you win 2 trades, guys, when you win 2 trades, that is 40%, that is 20%. Is that bad for a day? Let me know in the chat. Is that bad for a day? When you win 2 trades, that is 20%. Is it bad for a day? Is 20% bad for a day? Some of you, every time you want us to, you are not sending signals. My friend, when we give you 2 signals and they say, that's enough for the day. Wait for the next day. Sometimes, to you to be a very good trader, you need to go off the market. You see this one, we want more. Hey, guys, 2 signals a day, according to the market situation, they're enough for you. 2 signals a day are enough for you. Go and promote Bangwa Bangwa after you have taken 2 signals so that you increase your capital. Someone is saying at least 4. No, the signals might be sent, but now I want to tell you, 2 signals are enough. They might send many, but when I trade 2 signals, me, I leave the market. Because 2 are enough for me. But the signals will come. And I rest tomorrow. You might be, but you are sending them together. You are sending them together. What do you mean? No. Hmm? How can I put 20% in a trade? How can I know that $20? It's up to you. Me, I have done my part. Let's go to rule number 4. What is rule number 4? I'm reminding you this because I see many of you are sweating. We have understood trend 20%. Liquidation is rule, never exceed 1%. What is the last rule? Let me know in the chat. What is the last rule? Now, for you, you need a calculation class. If you don't know how to put in settings, then you need a calculation class. I may not go into calculations. Trade 1 coin at a time. Okay, so can I talk about trading 1 coin at a time? Okay. Let me say I have I have 20% of my capital. All of you will understand one thing, that capital is king. Is that true? Let me know in the chat. All of you understand one thing, that capital is king. Is that true? Let me know in the chat. In our business, capital is everything. Send signals at intervals, not 4 at a time. It's no. What is a signal? Can I explain what a signal is? A signal is an opportunity in the market. Does it stay there all the time? Let me know in the chat. Does it stay there all the time? Let me know in the chat. It is an opportunity in the market. So if for you traded the signal A and someone did not trade C signal A, should it prevent from another person for seeing signal B? It's the difference. That's why signals are many. There are many because for you you have taken magic and another one picks another signal. They are not made all of them to be yours alone. Because maybe someone in the morning they didn't see signal A, then in the afternoon they send another signal. So it is just like that. So why for you do you want to trade everything? Now let me explain that. Why trade one signal? And it's me who talked about isolated. But still in isolated, you can trade a coin both sides. Does that make sense? Meaning that if you go and check a coin, for example, I was trading FAN on an uptrend. Then I come check FAN here in 5 minutes, just as an example. And I see that FAN is now going down. I was on long on FAN. So what I do, I short FAN. Is the message home? Let me know in the chat. Is the message home? I was long on FAN. The coin was on long. But when I come and I check the coin in my chart, but when I open my chart, I see FAN is overfloating. Do you understand, ladies and gentlemen? When I check the coin, I find out that FAN has changed direction. So what I do, I short the coin, the same coin. How many of you understand? Give me one. I'm talking about trading one coin at a time. But when you have many and all of them go against you, what do you do? Let me know in the chat. My phones are not here. I'm using my PC. I think I'll explain it better. When you are trading many and all of them go against you, what do you do? You cry. But when you trade one coin and then the coin changes direction, you come and check the trend and you find out that, for example, look here, guys. Look here. You come on this coin and you see this death cross, where a small moving average of 7 has crossed a big moving average of 25. This means that the market is going to go down. It should not be general. This means that the market is going to go down. So what do? You go on the same coin. Instead of long, you short it. So you make this money as the coin is going down. Is that clear? Let me know in the chat. Is that clear? Let me know in the chat. You enjoy one part, you lose the other. Hey, but we are still playing with with 20% of our capital. Changing from cross to isolated. It should be on a particular coin. Someone is asking me which website. This is TradingView. This is TradingView. Are the 5 rules clear? If you have not yet understood, I request you to go slow with Bangwa Bangwa. Are the 5 rules clear? Are the 5 rules clear? Let me know in the chat. Are the 5 rules clear? If you go against them, it is none of my business. If you go against them, it's none of my business. In the group, we have shared videos on how to set up your exchange, on how to set up your coins. Are the videos clear? Let me know in the chat. Videos on setting up signals and setting up your exchanges, are they clear? Is telling us, tell us how to short a coin. Yeah. And go example. If it's not clear with you, there is no way, because my phones are off, they are not here. There is no way I can show you by example. Maybe there's no way. I see someone says show us by example. If I don't understand something on features, it's margin call. I work with only 4 margin calls. It's okay. It's not a problem with 4 margin calls. Repeat for me 1% of what? Take profit. On my trading view, I don't have moving averages. You can't add 5 moving averages unless it's a paid trading view. This is why I was using Royal Q in the example. These moving averages, you can have them on your Royal Q. This is a paid trading view. Leader, I have changed from fan to alt, but alt is going into isolated. Leader, I have changed from, you have changed from what? Leader, I have changed from fan to alt, but alt is not going into isolated. You cannot change a coin after you have started it. Is the message home? You cannot change a coin after you have started it. You change it before you start it. Someone is saying, kindly repeat for me rule number 2 on moving averages. What do you want me to repeat? Never trade against the market trend. Is that message clear? That, for example, this coin is on a downward trend, although not clear, because, okay, let me use this example here, because here it's more clear. This is 19, this is 25, this is 7. In this order, this coin is on an upward trend. While here, this is 25, this is 99, this is 7. This coin direction is not clear. Unless this one crosses like it's about to do, unless this one crosses and this goes above, then this will be a pure downtrend. Let me tell you. You see this stochastic RSI pointing here like this, trying to show you that this coin can give you power of going up. You can be disappointed that this stochastic RSI can just continue like this. How many understand what I'm talking about? But you were excited about these green candles. Am I speaking to someone? You were excited. It is going to go up. It is going to go up. Yay! Then it just continues. This stochastic RSI just continues like this. Why? You want to use the stochastic RSI to trade against the market trend. Is the message home? Let me know. Is the message home? Let me know. This is not spot market. You were focusing on the stochastic RSI, looking at it, going, this is a long go. The longos, we are going to long it. This stochastic RSI can just do zoom, 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 and it stays here, zoom, 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 zoom. As the coin is just barrara, barrara, it can even until it reaches the stochastic here. So the rule is simple. The coin has not yet shown a clear direction. Is the message home? Unless you were using this death cross here, where the 7 crossed the 99. But wait until this one crosses, then the trend is clear. But still, you can use this in anticipation. If you like that, you can anticipate the cross because it's about to happen. When it happens, then don't use this to trade, because when you use this, things can go against you. Is my message home? Let me know in the chat. Because this can stay here. Paralala, 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 paralala. As the coin is just and you pack your property. Don't use this negativity to trade. Hey, it is -9. Hey, this one was on downtrend. You are gone. These percentages will not work. Is that clear? Is rule number 2 clear? I was just repeating. Is my rule clear? Me, I was just repeating. They will para you. Shorting the once long coin means that you have 2 trades, all using 20% of your capital, right? So if further means that 20% is not used once, so you can divide. Yes, you have understood. What happens when coins are in short and long with cross margin not isolated? I don't know. It's up to you. Me, I've told you isolated is better. What happens if you change setting after starting the coin? You can't change. Mine reached up to 0 and continued safe journey. Well, it happened to me yesterday. I have reached the liquidation price. Okay. The stochastic can entitle life. What happens to a greedy trader who sets a leverage of 100x with 20% of his capital? Try and see. You go against the rules. May I have no problem with you. Go against the rules. I have no problem with you. Royal Q is failing to change leverage for HTX. It's sticking to... Yeah, I wrote to them yesterday. Let's see what they can do. Can you go to rule number 3? What is you me? I don't know the rules. You explain which rule is not clear. Liquidation. The rule that says liquidation is real. They can take your money. That's what the rule means. You can't change once you have started the coin. You can't change once you have started the coin. Send link for group 2 as link that was sent is full. So you want to join group 1 and group 2. You people, you are not fair. Now you want to join group 1 and group 2. You want to be in 2 groups. Why? You stay in group 1. I have set the rules. See you. Now those who have missed group 1, you can now use Telegram for now. You can now use Telegram for now. Is that clear? Let me know in the chat. Those who missed group 1, You can now use Telegram for now. You can now use Telegram for now. As I find the strategy. Because you see, you people, you are funny. When I send group 2, those that are in group 1 will still join group 2. Is that not true? You people, you are funny. Those that are in group 1, when I send group 2, they will think there is something special in group 2. They want to be in group 1 and group 2. Telegram. I will keep to group 1. Telegram. People are funny. They are on group 1, they go group 2. You are on group 2, Telegram. 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 Now, whoever missed group 1, you are Telegram. Could someone drop the Telegram link here to help those people? So, trade against the market trend. If you have not yet learned what to do, keep in the spot market. Okay? Never go against those 5 rules and you'll enjoy your trading experience. Never forget that capital is king. 20% of my capital could be $1,000. I'm not creating Telegram channel. I'll keep the signals flowing in the current Telegram channel. I don't need to create special groups. How many of you, some of you have failed to lead 20 people. But leading so many people is not easy with so many groups. How many of you agree with me? Creating groups is very easy, but managing them is very hard. Some of you only have 2 groups and they are uncomfortable. Running so many groups is not easy. That's why I limit the groups I create. So those of you missed on WhatsApp, Telegram, the normal one we have been using is for that. Follow there. Moses has dropped the link. Follow there. Go that side on Telegram. It's not easy to manage many groups. You are here, this is there, taking my money, they are slaughtering me everywhere. So guys, have a good day. I'm going to, someone could print for us a flyer about those 5 rules so that we can share them on our different platforms. I wish you all the best. Never forget a rule that liquidation is real. Never forget the rule that liquidation is real. Let's see how the weekend works through. I want to remind all people in Voodoo that on Saturday, we are going to be playing a very... You cannot change. Hamster. I'm on short on hamster. You are on long. So you traded against the market trend. Okay. My blazer, my blazer. My blazer, my blazer. What wrong did you do? My blazer, the market. They're going to slaughter you straight on the ground. They are going to slaughter you straight on the ground, straight. They're going to give you uppercut, 66570. Uppercut. They're going to give you vaccine Maxado. They are going to give you vaccine Maxado. So I am not sure about. Going, but I am not sure about the trend. But my brother, but this coin was clear, it was on a downtrend. How did you go long about it? Let me check for you here and we see. But I'm on a, I'm on. There is someone also playing in the screen as if he's a younger child. What's up? Is there someone who wants to play? You see now. Now, you see what I've been talking about. How many of you remember me saying that this coin has not yet decided very well? How many of you remember that? How many of you remember that? Did I talk about it that this coin has not yet decided very well? How many of you remember? Let me know. I told you the coin has not yet decided very well. Huh? Here, they're about to liquidate someone. It's like this is the market trend. Wait for clear direction. You are not chasing anything. All else. The other thing, these pumping coins are crazy. You don't know why they are pumping. Avoid them. Did I also talk about that? According to my experience, Alta and Fan, they are dangerous. This one says, can a coin be liquidated when it has bought all margin calls? Can someone answer that one? Can a coin be liquidated when it has bought all margin calls? Let me check for you, Hamster. Can a coin get liquidated? But my friend, you on 15 minutes, you are doing well. He's forgetting. Your margin calls. Let me open this coin. It seems. Let me see. Brianna, Mom is calling you. She's going to leave you. Mom is calling you. She's going to leave you. Go and shower. Run. Duka. Ina mchinawe. Mom is calling you. Basically, this coin is on a downtrend. But things can change. But in 1 hour, it's on a downtrend. In 15 minutes, the thing I'll talk about, I think I've discussed it before. I don't know how I traded this coin, but avoid meme tokens. Can I repeat that? Give me a 2. If you remember me talking about that. Avoid meme tokens. Give me a 2 if you remember me talking about that. Did I do that? I don't know, because I think I traded this coin because it was given to me by one of my leaders. Did I talk about that? Let me know if I remember. Could someone add it on rule number 6? Avoid meme tokens. Did I talk about that? I'm not going to list them for you. Don't be so weak. Yesterday, please follow my TikTok channel. I'm now doing videos in English only. Please, can you give me a follow on my TikTok channel? I now do English videos only. I no longer do Luganda videos. Having found out that Ugandans they are making noise everywhere. So I no longer now do Luganda videos. Let them not join. Let them continue. So please, you can join me. I now do only English videos. I no longer do Luganda videos. I have said enough with Ugandans. Let them don't join crypto. It is okay. I'm not ready to fight those repeated wars. Someone say, Coach Tokola era. English only now. Let people come and do videos for me in English, not in Luganda. Eh, because this is a blockchain. Eh, this is explain to the blockchain. Eh, in English. Eh, this one. TikTok. It's made $150 from AGT. What? Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Avoid meme tokens because, guys, all of you will have with me that meme tokens pump and dump. So in that video that I've done on my TikTok, I was able to show you, okay, I can list, but avoid them. Only short meme tokens. But meme tokens will disappoint you. They can pump and dump at the same time. How many of you have experienced that? Meme tokens, they can pump and dump. They are very deadly tokens. They are very deadly tokens. I don't know even how I traded Amstar. I'm not. They pump and then they dump like crazy. When they pump hard. When they start going down, they even forget. Coach, why is it that I see liquidation price? If there is, sometimes you can trade a coin username. Could someone drop me a link from my TikTok? Could someone drop me a link from my TikTok here in the chat? Username is at CryptoMentor V6 Julius. CryptoMentor V6 Julius. CryptoMentor V6 Julius. What is 1% 100x strategy? It is the Bangwa. You take 1%, you are looking for 100 successful trades. You take 1%, you are looking for 100 successful trades. Is that clear? Yes, guys, I'm done with doing Luganda videos. I wish Ugandans all the best. I'm no longer going to do Luganda videos for you. I'm going to do only English. I'm now changing my TikTok to an international TikTok. I'm done. I've skipped that era. Every time they are there. And explain blockchain in English. These things of singing for me afternoon, evening, look English, pure English now. So in that video, you will see I've done a video where I'm now explaining market cap, memes, and everything. Price times the circulating supply of a certain cryptocurrency. And that gives the total amount of money that is sitting in a certain cryptocurrency. All right. So apart from that, people are enjoying morning bangwa. I've seen Leader Eunice here sharing the morning bangwa. people are enjoying morning bangwa. Bangwa is a new crypto strategy that is going to turn this world into another thunder. Bangwa. I like this. My morning. I like this. I like this. What is 1%? My friend, you are taking 1% from a coin 100 times. How many times can I explain? You are taking 1% from a coin as you compound your money 100 times. Is that hard to understand? You are taking 1%, but you are looking for 100 successful trades. But on each trade, you are taking 1%. Is it going to start today? We already on. Guys, have we already started? We have not yet launched it, but have we already started? Let me know in the chat. It's up to you. If you do them today, post in the group. Post in the group. I don't think Altacoin is a meme token. Post in the group. Post in the group, sir. You need to just get Vanguard and you enjoy the Vanguarding system. Hey, guys, I hope that's enough for today. Let me go and I make some money. Let me go and I make some money. Hey. What is rule number 6? Spectra, what is rule number 6? I'm forgetting. But now, have the lines met? Guys, have the lines met? Have the lines met? It means now this coin is on a pure down trend in 15 minutes. It's on a pure down trend in 15 minutes. Now, some lines of support and resistance. Now, let's take a short. It's around there. Let's take a short from here to here. How much is that? It's 1.9. Okay, guys, can we take a short on FAN? Take a short on FAN 1%. Take a short on FAN 1%. Short 1%. FAN. Bangwa bangwa. 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 1%. Bangwa bangwa. Let me use this one. Bangwa bangwa. Bangwa bangwa. Bangwa bangwa 1%. Hey, bangwa bangwa 1%. Yes. Bangwa bangwa. It is now going to go down. Bangwa bangwa 1%. Bangwa bangwa. What is rule number 6? My leader, can we also consider those who can't trade futures? Binance, especially those in Europe, we can only trade. Guys, are we still giving our spot signals? Let me know in the chat. Are we still giving our spot signals? Let me know in the chat. Even today, I sent signals for spot market. If you can't trade futures, we still provide. We have not denied anybody an opportunity, sir. Yeah, we still provide. So choose where you want. Yeah. Choose where you want. Yeah. Choose where you want. This thing will come down here. Choose where you want. Choose where you want. All right, guys, have a good day. Simanyi budde bw'ogirabidde. Simanyi budde bw'ogirabidde muganda wange. These signals are for sport. Guys, have a good day.